Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Talk English Now. I'm Sarah, and today we are going to train your brain to think in English more naturally. This lesson will help you stop translating in your head and instead begin to understand and speak English in a smooth, confident, everyday way, like it is part of your natural thinking. Before we start, I just want to let you know that we upload daily English learning videos every single day, so make sure to subscribe and stay with us on this journey together. Now, in this lesson, I want you to imagine that I am sitting with you, like a friendly English coach or a supportive friend. You do not need to rush. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to listen. Breathe, and speak along with me when I invite you to repeat. This lesson is not about memorizing rules or forcing complicated grammar. It is about helping your brain get comfortable with English, slowly, softly, like a natural rhythm. To train your brain to think in English, we must pay attention to the simple moments. The moments when you see something, when you feel something, when you do something. Your daily life is full of chances to practice. Every time you wake up, look around you, walk to work, talk to someone, or relax in the evening, your mind is full of thoughts. Usually those thoughts happen in your first language. But what if, just for a moment, we gently move those thoughts into English? Not perfectly, not fast, just slowly. For example, when you wake up in the morning, your mind might say in your language, "I am tired. I need to get up. I want 5 more minutes." Now imagine you say these thoughts in English instead. Try it with me now. Slowly. "I am tired. I need to get up. I want 5 more minutes." You see, not difficult, not heavy grammar, just real thoughts. The key is to connect English to your real life, not to a textbook. So let's begin with a small guided thinking practice. Right now, wherever you are, take a slow breath and look around your environment. What do you see? Maybe you see a wall, maybe a window, maybe your phone or your laptop in front of you. Maybe there is light or shadows. Maybe you are inside your room. Or maybe you are outside. Now, try to describe your surroundings in English. You do not need to speak loudly if others are around. You can whisper or even speak only in your mind. What matters is that your brain is forming English sentences. Let's try together. I am sitting in my room. I can see my phone. The room is quiet. I am listening to English. Say it as slowly as you like. Feel the words. Feel the meaning. Your brain is practicing. Even if it feels small, it is powerful. Learning English is not only about learning words. It is about training your thinking habits. Every language has a rhythm. When you speak your native language, your brain flows smoothly. It doesn't stop to check grammar. It does not think, should I use past tense or future tense? It just speaks. That is the goal in English. We want English to feel natural, comfortable, easy, like breathing. And how do we do that? Through repetition of simple, real-life sentences, the kind you use every day. Not complicated sentences from textbooks, not phrases that nobody says, but real thoughts. For example, if you drink tea or coffee every morning, your mind might say in your language, "I am making tea." So let's say it in English. I am making tea. If you are walking to school, think in English, I am walking to school. If you are waiting for a bus, think, I am waiting. I am just waiting. Let's try another thinking practice. I will say a sentence, then you repeat it slowly. Feel each word roll naturally from your mouth. Do not rush yourself. I am here and I am learning. I am improving every day. English is becoming easier for me. I can learn step by step. I can think in English. Good. Take your time. Let your mind absorb these sentences gently. You do not need to push or force your learning. Your brain learns naturally when you hear and repeat real language in a relaxed way. Now I want you to imagine a simple scene. You are sitting at a small cafe. The sun is warm. The air is calm. You have a cup of tea or coffee in your hands. You are comfortable. You are relaxed, and you are thinking in English. Imagine this scene clearly. Now listen to how your thoughts flow. I am sitting here. This is peaceful. I feel calm. I am drinking my tea. The cup is warm in my hands. I can hear people talking softly around me. I am thinking in English, and it feels natural. Now try repeating these thoughts yourself, even quietly. Let your mind become familiar with English in a calm environment. Thinking in English starts with awareness of the words you already know, awareness of the simple language you can already use. You do not need to know every vocabulary word. You only need to use what you do know right now, and slowly, your mind will expand. We are going to continue practicing this throughout the lesson. I will guide you through many real-life thinking scenes. You will repeat, you will listen, and you will feel your confidence grow more and more. Remember, you do not need to sound like a native speaker. You only need to sound like yourself. In English, your voice matters, your rhythm matters, your progress matters. And I am here, with you, step by step. Let your shoulders relax. Let your breathing slow. This is your safe learning space. You are doing well. You are learning, and you are exactly where you need to be right now. You are training your brain gently, and your English is already improving. As we continue, I want you to remember something important. Thinking in English is not something that happens in one day. It is a slow, gentle training process. Just like your muscles grow stronger with exercise, your brain becomes more familiar with English each time you hear it, speak it, and think with it. So be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. You are doing something meaningful and powerful. You are changing your thinking patterns, and that takes time. But every minute you spend listening and practicing is helping. Now, let's practice turning simple daily actions into English thoughts. Think of something you do often, something simple. Maybe you drink water. Maybe you wash your hands. Maybe you check your phone. Or maybe you look out the window. These are moments where your mind can train itself. Let's imagine something very simple. You pick up a glass of water. Your mind says, I am picking up the glass. You take a sip. I am drinking water. You put the glass down. I am putting it down. Easy, slow, real. No grammar problems, no confusion. Just your real life, described in English. Try it with me now, repeating slowly, even if you only whisper. I am picking it up. I am drinking water. It feels refreshing. I am putting it down. Good. Small sentences are powerful. When you use English for real thoughts, your brain starts to understand English as a natural language, not a school subject. This is the key. Now, let's guide your thoughts through a gentle morning situation. Imagine waking up in the morning. As your eyes open, think in English. I am waking up. The light is soft. I feel a little tired. I am stretching my body. I am getting ready for the day. If you can learn to describe your mornings in English, You can learn to describe your afternoons, your evenings, your emotions, and your conversations. This is how thinking in English grows. One moment at a time. Now imagine that you are getting ready to go somewhere. You are choosing clothes. Let your mind speak in English. I am choosing what to wear. This shirt feels comfortable. I am putting it on. I am looking in the mirror. I am ready to go. You do not need complex vocabulary to express your life. You already know enough to start thinking in English every day. Take a slow breath and feel your mind practicing. Now, I want to talk about something that many learners experience. Sometimes you understand English when you read or listen, but when it's time to speak, you feel blocked. Maybe your mind goes blank. Maybe the words feel far away. Maybe you feel shy or afraid of making mistakes. This is normal. Every language learner goes through this. Even people who speak many languages still experience this when learning something new. The block happens because your brain is still thinking in your first language. When your brain thinks in your native language first and then tries to translate into English, it becomes slow, heavy, and stressful. But when your brain begins to think in English first, everything becomes lighter and faster. So, do not worry when you feel blocked. The fact that you are practicing now already means the block will slowly start to disappear. Let's do a small speaking confidence exercise. I want you to speak slowly and calmly. Your goal is not to be perfect. Your goal is to express yourself without pressure. Repeat after me, gently. It is okay if I make mistakes. I am learning. I am growing. I am improving every day. I can speak, even if it is slow. I am doing my best, and that is enough. Feel how these sentences slow your heart, relax your shoulders, and help your voice flow. Confidence comes from small practice, not from perfection. Now, at this moment in the lesson, I want to remind you of something important. If you are enjoying this lesson, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more daily English practice. Your support helps this learning community grow, and it also helps you stay motivated on your journey. Let's continue with our thinking practice. Imagine now you are outside. The air is fresh. Maybe the sky is blue. Maybe it is cloudy. Maybe there is a soft breeze. You are walking slowly. Your mind speaks in English. I am walking. The air feels nice. I can hear sounds around me. My body is moving. I am here in this moment. These thoughts are simple, but they are powerful because they connect English to your senses. When English connects to your senses, it becomes alive. Now imagine you see someone walking their dog. Your mind says, the dog is walking. It looks happy. The person is holding the leash. See how easy that is? No pressure, no complicated grammar, just describing what you see. This is thinking in English. Now let's go deeper. Imagine your emotions. How do you feel today? Calm, busy, sleepy, focused? You can express that in English too, even if the feeling is not simple. Say slowly, I feel calm today. I feel a little tired. I feel curious. I feel motivated. I am learning something new. Your emotions are also part of your real life, and your real life is the best place to practice English. Now, let's do a short guided inner conversation. This means you talk to yourself in English, kindly, softly, like a friend supporting you. Repeat after me in your own pace. I am proud of myself for practicing. My English is improving slowly and steadily. I do not need to be perfect. I only need to keep going. Every day I am becoming more confident. Feel how these words encourage you. English is not just a language, it is your voice in another form. And your voice deserves to be heard. Your journey is personal. You do not need to compare yourself to anyone else. Everyone learns differently. Everyone moves at a different speed. And that is okay. What matters is that you are here, you are trying, and you are growing. Take another slow breath. Let it out gently. Allow your mind to relax. You are doing wonderfully. As we continue, I want you to become even more comfortable with the idea of letting your thoughts move in English. It does not have to be fast. It does not have to be every thought. It only needs to be intentional. When you remember to do it, you do it. When you forget, it is okay. You simply return again, gently. The more often you return, the stronger the habit becomes. Now, I want to guide you through another thinking moment. Imagine you are sitting in your home. Maybe you are on a chair or on a bed or on the floor. You look around. There are objects you know well. These objects are part of your daily life. Let's describe them in English simply. I see a chair. I see a table. I see my phone. I see the light in the room. I can hear small sounds. I am here practicing English. These sentences are simple, but they teach your brain to use English in real situations. You do not need to think of complicated vocabulary. You already have enough language to begin thinking in English. Now, I want you to bring attention to your body and your feelings. When we feel relaxed, thinking in English becomes easier. So let's practice calm language. Say softly, "My shoulders are relaxing. I am breathing slowly. I feel calm in this moment. I am learning with patience. I am kind to myself." As you repeat these words, notice how your mind becomes softer. When learning feels soft, your brain learns faster. You do not need pressure. You need comfort and consistency. Now let's imagine a simple daily routine scene. You are in your kitchen. You are preparing a meal or maybe a small snack. You open a cabinet. You take something out. Your mind speaks in English. I am opening the cabinet. I am taking a plate. I am placing it on the table. I am making food for myself. I am taking care of my body. Even small actions like these can become English practice. Every movement is a chance for your mind to speak in a new language. Let's practice this slowly together. I am cutting vegetables. The knife moves slowly. I am putting them in the pan. I can smell the food cooking. I am waiting patiently. Notice how natural this sounds. This is real thinking. This is how English becomes part of your daily life. Now imagine you are leaving your home to go somewhere. You open the door. You step outside. Your mind speaks in English. I am stepping outside. The air feels different. I can see the sky above me. I am walking forward. I am part of the world around me. Thinking in English does not require you to speak loudly. You can speak quietly. You can speak only in your mind. The important part is that the language is flowing inside you. Now, I want to help you. Practice responding to yourself in English. This is a powerful technique. When you ask a question in English and then answer yourself in English, your mind begins to think in complete language cycles. Let's try it gently. Ask, "How am I feeling right now?" Answer, "I am feeling calm and focused." Ask, "What am I doing right now?" Answer, "I am learning English with Sarah." Ask, "Am I improving?" Answer, Yes, I am improving a little every day. This is a simple but amazing technique because it teaches your mind to think and answer in English without translating. Let's go a little deeper. Imagine you are planning something in your mind, like your day. Try thinking aloud in English. I need to go to the store today. I will walk there later. I want to buy some fruit. I think it will be a nice day outside. These are real thoughts. These are your thoughts. When you speak them in English, your brain begins to treat English as a natural thinking language. Now, I want to speak about something emotional for a moment. Sometimes learners feel frustrated with themselves. Sometimes they feel they are too slow. Sometimes they think, I should be better by now. Or, why can other people speak better than me? If you have ever felt that, I want you to know, it is okay. You are not alone. Every learner in the world feels this at some point. But comparison is not part of learning. Your journey is your journey. Your progress is your progress. Your steps matter because you are the one taking them. It does not matter how fast someone else is moving. What matters is that you keep going. Now repeat slowly. I am learning at my own pace. I do not need to compare myself to others. I am improving gradually. My progress is real and meaningful. I believe in myself. Let those words feel like a soft blanket around your mind. Now, let's create another small imagination scene to help your brain practice thinking in English. Imagine you are at a quiet park. You are sitting on a bench. The air is gentle. You can hear birds or the sound of the wind. You watch people passing by. You are calm. You are observing. Now think in English. I am sitting here quietly. I am watching the world move. I feel relaxed. I am breathing deeply. I am thinking in English. Then you notice a child laughing in the distance. Your mind says, the child is laughing. The sound is bright and happy. You see someone jogging. Your mind says, the person is running. They look focused. See how your thoughts flow smoothly? This is exactly how your brain learns. Through gentle exposure and repetition in real emotional and physical contexts. Now I want you to try something powerful. For a moment, close your eyes or soften your gaze if you prefer. Let your mind speak only English for the next few sentences, even if the sentences are simple. Let the words come without judgment. Say slowly, I am here. I am learning. I am alive. My mind is growing. I am proud of my effort. Your voice and your mind are working together. You are training your brain and your brain is responding. Remember, thinking in English doesn't require perfection. It requires presence. You are doing beautifully, truly. As we continue, let your breathing stay slow and natural. When your body is relaxed, your mind is more open to learning. Your brain does not learn well when it feels rushed or stressed. It learns best when it feels calm, safe, and gently interested. So let this be a comfortable moment for you. You are not here to prove anything. You are here to grow. Now, let's think about the idea of noticing. Noticing is one of the most powerful tools for training your brain to think in English. When you notice something around you and describe it in English, you are training your brain to connect English to your real life. This is how the language becomes natural. Look around your environment right now. Maybe you see something small. A pencil, a water bottle, a piece of paper, a pillow, a cup. It doesn't matter what it is. What matters is the act of noticing and describing. Say slowly, I notice my surroundings. I can describe what I see. I am practicing English through real life. If you are holding something in your hand, try describing it softly. This cup feels warm. This pillow feels soft. This chair feels comfortable. My phone feels cool in my hand. These sentences are simple, but they are real. Real sentences are more powerful than long, complicated grammar explanations. Real sentences stay in your memory because they are connected to your life, your senses, and your experience. Now, let's shift to thinking about your feelings again. You do not need to have only positive feelings to learn. Any feeling can be described in English. Even if you feel tired, confused, or unsure, you can still describe those feelings calmly. This helps your brain build emotional language. Say slowly, I feel okay today. I feel a little tired. I feel calm. I feel curious. I feel like I am learning something useful. Emotions are part of your thinking. If you can speak about your emotions in English, your brain begins to use English more naturally, without translation. Now let's move into a small guided conversation with yourself. This is another way to help your mind think directly in English. I will speak both sides of the conversation. You can repeat both parts slowly. How are you today? I am doing fine. I am learning. What are you doing right now? I am practicing English slowly and calmly. How does it feel? It feels good. I am getting better. See how simple this is? You are training your brain to respond immediately in English. This strengthens your fluency, even if the language is simple. Now, I want to introduce another helpful technique. It is the technique of naming your actions as you do them. This is called self-talk. It is a powerful method used by language learners, athletes, musicians, and even public speakers. You simply say what you are doing while you are doing it. It keeps your mind active and connected to the moment. For example, if you stand up, you say, I am standing up. If you walk across the room, I am walking across the room. If you sit down, I am sitting down. If you open a door, I am opening the door. These are not just words. These sentences teach your brain to connect movement and language together. And when language connects to movement, learning becomes fast and natural. Let's try a small practice now. You can imagine the actions, or you can do them physically if you prefer. Say slowly, I am standing up. I am walking slowly. I am turning my head. I am sitting down again. Even imagining these actions is powerful for your brain. Now, I want to talk to you gently about making mistakes. Mistakes are not bad. Mistakes are part of learning. They are signs of growth. When a small child learns to speak their first language, they make mistakes all the time. They say words incorrectly. They use grammar in funny ways. But nobody stops them. Nobody tells them to be perfect. They learn by trying. You deserve the same kindness. Say slowly, it is okay to make mistakes. I can learn from every mistake. I am improving through practice. I am allowed to learn slowly. Let these words soften your learning experience. Now, imagine you are talking to someone in English. This can be a real person you know, or just an imagined conversation. The goal is not to speak perfectly. The goal is to speak simply, clearly, and calmly. Imagine someone asks you, "What did you do today?" Your mind might panic if it tries to translate from your native language, but we will speak slowly and naturally. Try answering like this. Today I woke up, I ate breakfast, I listened to English, I am learning slowly. See how peaceful that is? Your English does not need to be complicated to be meaningful. Now imagine they ask you, "How do you feel about learning English?" You do not need a complicated sentence. You can answer simply, "I feel good. I can learn step by step." Your brain loves step-by-step learning. It builds confidence and comfort. Let's try another conversation flow together. You repeat slowly after me. My English is improving. I can think in English more often. I am building confidence. I am not rushing myself. I am enjoying the journey. Feel the softness in these words. Feel the progress. It doesn't matter how many words you know. It matters how you use the ones you have. Take a slow breath now. Let it out gently. Relax your shoulders. Allow yourself to feel peaceful. You are doing something wonderful. You are opening your mind to a new way of thinking. That is something to respect in yourself. Now gently repeat. I am proud of myself for learning. I am training my mind with patience. I am becoming more comfortable in English. I am exactly where I need to be. You are doing well, very well, and we will continue together. As we continue, I want you to really notice how you are feeling right now. Maybe you feel calm, maybe focused, maybe your mind feels lighter than before. When you listen to English in this slow, gentle way without pressure, your brain begins to accept the language more naturally. You are not forcing anything. You are growing through comfort and consistency. This is the most powerful way to learn a new language long term. Now, I want to guide you through another moment of real-life thinking. Imagine you are walking into a small shop or a store. You are not in a hurry. You are just looking around. You take a slow step inside. The door closes softly behind you. You look at the items on the shelves. Your mind begins to speak in English. I am inside the store. I am looking around. I see many different items. I am moving slowly. I am calm and relaxed. These sentences may feel simple, but they are the foundation of thinking in English. The foundation must always be strong, simple, and comfortable. Once the foundation is strong, the rest of the language becomes easier. Now imagine you pick something up from a shelf. It could be food or something small like a notebook or a bottle of water. Your mind continues to describe what is happening. I am picking it up. I am holding it in my hand. It feels light. I am deciding if I want it. Natural thoughts, real thoughts, no translation. Now imagine you put the item back. I am putting it back on the shelf. I am continuing to look. You walk toward the counter. You are not nervous. You are calm. Hello, you say softly, and the person responds with a smile. Your voice does not need to be perfect. It only needs to be honest. That is enough. Now, let's bring our attention to your inner voice. Your inner voice is powerful. It is always talking to you. Sometimes it encourages you, and sometimes it makes you worry. But that inner voice can become your supporter in English too. When your inner voice learns to speak kindly in English, your confidence grows naturally. Repeat softly, with gentle meaning. I speak softly and kindly to myself. My voice matters. I treat myself with respect. I talk to myself like I would talk to a friend. When you are kind to yourself, your learning becomes peaceful. Now, let's think about something many learners experience. Sometimes you understand English when you listen to lessons like this, but when you try to speak in real life, the words feel far away. This does not mean you cannot speak. It means your brain is still building pathways. The more you think in English, the faster those pathways strengthen. You are not only learning vocabulary, you are training the connection between your thoughts and your English voice. So be patient with yourself. You are doing something beautiful. Let's continue with another thinking exercise. This time we will imagine a simple conversation, the kind you might have with someone new. Imagine someone asks you, "What is your name?" Your mind answers gently, "My name is Sarah," or your real name. Then they ask, "Where are you from?" You answer softly, "I am from Medium A." Say your place calmly. Then they ask, "What do you like to do in your free time?" You do not need complex grammar. You can answer simply, "I like to listen to music. I like to relax at home. I like to spend time with my family. I like to learn new things." Simple language is not weak. Simple language is clear. It is confident. It is natural. Now I want to help you practice responding without translating. I will ask you a question. You will answer in English, slowly. Do not translate. Let the answer come from inside you. What did you eat today? Pause and answer gently in English. Maybe you say, "I ate breakfast." "I had tea." "I ate some bread." Or something else. Any answer is fine. The important thing is that the English comes from your mind, not from translation. Let's try another question. What time did you wake up today? Answer softly in English. You see? You are already thinking in English more than before. Now imagine a person asks you, "Do you enjoy learning English?" Your answer can be simple, "Yes, I enjoy learning. It helps me connect with others. It helps me understand the world." You don't need long sentences to express meaningful thoughts. Now take a slow breath again, and let your shoulders soften just a little more. You are doing well, truly well. Let's go deeper into your thinking. Sometimes thoughts are not about the outside world. Sometimes they are inside, emotional, personal, and these thoughts can also happen in English. Repeat slowly. I feel hopeful. I am trying my best. I am learning step by step. I am proud of myself. Your feelings are a part of your language. Your language is a part of your identity. And now English is slowly joining that identity in a natural way. Now I want to guide you into a peaceful visualization practice. This is where your brain absorbs English without effort. Close your eyes gently, or simply soften your gaze. Imagine you are sitting near a quiet lake. The water is calm, the sky is soft and open, the air is fresh and cool. You can hear the gentle sound of water moving. You feel relaxed, you feel safe. Now your thoughts come in English, slowly. I am sitting by the water. I feel peaceful. I am breathing. On slowly. My mind is clear. I am thinking in English. I am learning gently. I am growing with patience. Stay in that feeling for a moment. Just breathing. Just listening. Just being here. No pressure. No rush. Just presence. You are doing beautifully. You are learning in the most natural way a person can learn a language, through gentle, daily thinking. The more you practice like this, the more English will become part of your thoughts without effort. It will begin to happen when you cook, when you walk, when you rest, when you plan, when you dream, step by step, breath by breath, word by word. You are on the right path. As we continue, I want you to understand something very important about thinking in English. Your brain learns through familiarity. The more familiar English feels to your mind, the easier it becomes to use it without thinking. Familiarity comes not from force, but from repetition and presence. So every time you think in English, even for a few seconds, you are building a powerful habit that will last. Let's now return to a common daily experience. Imagine you are sitting at your desk or table. Maybe you are working, studying, or just relaxing. Instead of letting your mind wander in your first language, you gently guide it into English. You look at your hands. You think, "My hands feel warm." You notice your breath. "I am breathing softly." You look at your surroundings. "I am here in this moment." This is thinking in English. It's not about full conversations all the time. It's about being present with simple language. Now imagine you are checking the time. "I am looking at the clock. It is almost time to take a break. I will rest soon." Even the smallest thoughts count. They are building your English mind. Take a slow breath now. Let it feel gentle and easy, no rush. Now let's practice a soft inner monologue. This is when you speak continuously in your mind in English, describing what is happening. You don't need to speak loudly. You can simply think the words. Try this with me slowly. "I am listening to English right now. My mind is learning. I am calm and patient. I am focusing gently. I am open to learning more." These thoughts create a mental environment where English can grow naturally. Your brain responds to consistency, not intensity. Now imagine you are going through your day. You wake up, you stretch, you get ready. And as you move, you say small sentences in English. You don't need to say them fast. You don't need to be perfect, just slow and simple. "I am getting up. I am brushing my teeth. I am getting dressed. I am preparing breakfast. I am eating slowly." These are things you do every day, so they are easy to think in English. Let's move into another gentle visual scene. Imagine you are taking a quiet walk in the evening. The sun is low, the air is a little cool. The world feels slower at this time of day. Your thoughts come softly. "I am walking slowly. The air feels cool on my skin. I can hear the sound of my steps. My mind feels clear. I am thinking in English." The world is supporting your learning. Even silence can support your learning. Language does not need to be loud. It can be soft, like the evening light. Now I want to talk about belief. Belief in yourself. Belief in your progress. You may not always see your improvement every day. Sometimes your progress feels silent, invisible, but that does not mean it is not happening. You are learning right now. You are training your mind right now. Growth is happening even if you cannot see it. Say softly in your mind, "I trust my progress. I believe in myself. I am improving every day. I am learning in my own way." Your voice is powerful. Your effort is meaningful. Even small steps matter. Now let's practice expressing feelings more deeply in English. Instead of just saying, "I feel good" or "I feel tired," try expressing the feeling more fully. You can do it softly, gently. Try these. "I feel peaceful right now. I feel like I am learning something valuable. I feel a little tired today, but I am still trying my best. I feel motivated because I can see my growth." You see, you are able to express emotion in English. You are capable. You are growing. Now imagine talking to yourself kindly after a long day. You say, "It was a long day, but I'm okay. I handled everything the best I could. I am proud of myself." These are sentences your mind can remember. These are sentences that help English become part of your thought patterns. Now take another slow breath. Let it out gently. We will now do another natural thinking exercise. Imagine you are planning tomorrow in English. You don't need complex sentences. Keep it soft and simple. Tomorrow I will wake up early. I will drink something warm. I will take my time. I will learn again tomorrow. This is future thinking in English, and you are already doing it. Now imagine talking to someone close to you, like a friend or family member. You want to tell them about your day. You say, I had a calm day today. I listened to an English lesson. It helped me relax and practice. Notice how natural these sentences feel. You did not translate them. You spoke from your mind. And if you want to express something you learned, you can say, I learned how to think in English more today. I practiced slow, gentle speaking to myself. You do not need complicated vocabulary to express something meaningful. Simplicity is powerful. Let your thoughts continue to move slowly, softly, and gently in English. Now close your eyes for a moment. If that feels comfortable, let the world around you become quiet. Let your breathing remain slow. And allow English to float softly through your mind. Say slowly, I am peaceful. I am learning. I am growing. Stay for a moment in that feeling. Your mind is changing. Your voice is expanding. You are becoming more confident every moment you practice. And the beautiful part is, you are doing this without stress. You are doing this without forcing. You are learning English in the most natural way a mind can learn, through presence, through calm, through repetition. You are doing wonderfully. I am proud of you for being here with me and continuing step by step. And you should be proud of yourself too. You are not just learning English. You are training your mind. You are building confidence. You are growing. Let that settle inside you. You are doing great. As we continue now toward the end of this lesson, I want you to feel how your mind has softened and opened throughout this practice. You have been thinking in English for a long time during this session. Your thoughts have flowed gently, without force, without stress. This is the real training. This is the real progress. English is not only something you study, it is something you live, breathe, and allow to grow inside you. Take a slow breath again, and let it out softly. You are doing very well. Now imagine another small moment from your daily life. You are sitting in a quiet room. Maybe you are reading a book. Maybe you are resting after a long day. Maybe you are simply thinking. Your mind begins to form soft English sentences about what you are experiencing. I am sitting quietly. The room feels calm. My mind feels soft. I am thinking in English. This is how simple it can be. These small moments are opportunities to practice every day. You do not need a teacher in front of you all the time. You do not need a textbook open. You only need awareness and willingness to think in English, even for a few moments. Let's continue with another soft inner conversation. You can repeat after me slowly. How am I doing today? I am doing well. I am learning patiently. What is one thing I did today that helped me improve? I listened carefully and stayed calm. What is something I want to continue tomorrow? I want to practice thinking in English again. These questions and answers help your brain learn to express thought directly in English, not through translation, not through memorization, but through presence. Now imagine yourself in a small moment of everyday life. Maybe you are washing your hands. Water touches your skin. The temperature is comfortable. The sound is soft. Your thoughts appear naturally. I am washing my hands. The water feels warm. I am caring for myself. This is the language of daily reality. This is the language that trains your mind. These simple sentences are not simple in power. They are strong because they are real. Now let us talk about forward growth. Learning English is not something that ends. It continues as long as you continue. You do not need to hurry. You do not need to reach a final level quickly. Every day of gentle learning builds your fluency. Every time you think in English, your mind strengthens. Every moment you practice, your confidence grows. Say softly, "I am learning every day. My mind is growing quietly. I trust the process. I believe in myself." These thoughts shape your journey. Now imagine your future self, the version of you who thinks in English more naturally. This version of you does not panic when speaking. This version of you listens and responds calmly. This version of you expresses feelings and ideas comfortably. You do not need to rush to become that person. You are already becoming them step by step. See that future self now. Imagine them standing or sitting in front of you. They look calm and confident. They look comfortable speaking English. They are smiling softly at you. And they say to you, "You are doing well. Keep going. I am waiting for you." Feel that. Let it become a gentle motivation. Now, I want to guide you in one more mindful practice. Close your eyes or soften your gaze once more. Bring your attention to your breath. Feel it move in and out. Imagine your mind becoming more and more still. Now think in English. I am here. I am present. I am breathing. My mind is calm. I am thinking in English. I am growing slowly and steadily. I am proud of my effort. Stay with that feeling. Your mind is not just learning English, it is learning how to be peaceful and confident with language. Many learners try to learn English with stress, speed, and pressure, but you are learning with calm, softness, and intention. That is why your learning will stay with you. Your learning will last. It is time now to bring this session to a warm close, but before we finish, I want you to speak to yourself kindly. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to a friend who is trying their best. Say slowly, "I am proud of myself. I am patient with my learning. I am growing stronger in English every day. I can think in English more and more." You have done something meaningful today. You have given time to yourself. You have practiced gently. You have trained your brain. Even if the progress felt quiet, it is real. Silent progress is still progress. Now hear these words from me, person to person, learner to guide. I am proud of you. I appreciate your effort. I see your patience. I see your growth. I am glad you are here, and I want you to remember that you are not alone. Every learner in the world is walking a path like this. Some walk fast, some walk slow, but everyone is learning step by step. Your steps are just as important. Your steps matter. So thank you for spending this time with me today. Thank you for trusting yourself. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for believing in your growth. Your journey continues after this lesson ends. You can use these techniques throughout your day. You can practice these small thoughts in English at any moment. And each time you do, your mind becomes just a little more comfortable with the language. And now, as we close, I want to say this clearly and warmly. Thank you, truly, for being here with me today. You did something good for yourself. You invested in your mind. You supported your future self. And I hope you feel proud of that. Keep practicing. Keep breathing. Keep thinking in English gently, without pressure. Your English will grow in beautiful ways. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss future lessons. I will see you again in the next session. Take care. And keep speaking softly, slowly, and confidently.